Small Beer Review. Jammer here.
And Shag Dog.
Hey, Shag Dog, we got, what is this? Kral Original Czech Lager?
Kral Original Czech Lager by Staropilsen Brewery out of Czechia, Czech Republic, right? Damn. And 4.7% ABV, original Czech premium lager. This light lager is a beer with balanced bitter taste in harmony with its tasty fullness, hop aroma, and rich foam. Perfect to relax with after a work day. All right. What is that, a lion? I can't tell. Is that a lion or a griffin on the bottle cap? Got arrows.
It's like a griffin.
Yeah, you got to turn that music.
Lion, actually.
Gotta turn that music down. I can barely hear you.
I see her face everywhere I go, at the park and even at the picture show. Have you seen her?
MC Hammer?
Tell me, have you seen her? Shy Lights.
Yeah, I know MC Hammer used that.
Crisp, golden, and clear. This is what this beer is. Look at how clear that is. That's really nice. Crisp and clear. The head it's slowly dissipating, but it is dissipating. Nice and frothy at first. Now it's mellowing out.
You can see the guy's Herbie.
It says something on the back of the bottle here, but it's so tiny, Drunk eyes can't see that. But,
I might have read it off Beer Africa already.
Yeah,
so.
you probably did. I'm gonna go ahead and smell it.
My head's gone, but yeah, definitely a golden lager looking beer.
It's got that grassy skunkiness that you love.
Yeah, not too skunky. A little staleness in it to it, though. I don't know.
And a little crackery. It's actually got a crackery smell.
Yeah, definitely a grassy.
Maybe even a pepper type smell.
Yeah, maybe that's a little bit of that staleness I'm smelling that crackery, stale crackers.
Anyway, I'm ready to jump in.
I wish I got more head on that.
Jump.
For your love.
Jump in.
Have you seen her? Now, why am I not centered? Because my camera moved somehow. Okay.
Man. Real decent Pilsner.
Ooh.
Nice, clean, crisp. Refreshing. Got that grassiness or the skunkiness that you like at the end, kind of coming back on the tongue.
Yeah.
Not too. You like it, feel it. You like it, taste it, and you feel it going down, and all of a sudden, boom, on the tongue and on the upper and the front palate, you get that flavor at the end.
Yeah, it's not super skunky, but yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, green bottles. I don't know why beer companies do green bottles.
Yeah, it tastes pretty darn good, actually.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it definitely has that grassy, skunky. Yeah,
it actually reminds me more of a Europel lager than a Pilsner, but it does have the Pilsner flair in there. And when you really get down to it, there's not that big of a difference compared to the Pilsners, European Pilsners, and the Europel lager. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, some of the Pilsners probably go, especially in Germany, go by the Rheinheitsgebot. But some, I don't know what the hell's my mother said to me. But some of the Euro lagers do use adjuncts,
Yeah.
That's why you don't find Euro lagers made in Germany. They're Pilsners or whatever kind of lager. They're not Euro lagers. Yeah. Most of them. There might be a couple of Euro lagers companies.
Yeah.
Euro lager is a nice, convenient way to name Euro beers instead of Euro adjunct lagers. We're just going to call ours Euro lagers.
Yeah.
There you go. Not bad. I probably sit at a bar in Chechnya, or not Chechnya, Czech, because the way they spell it in their language, it looks weird. Czech Republic. I miss Czechoslovakia, though. I miss those two countries being together. Yeah, why'd they have to split? All those countries, though, apparently a lot of people in those countries hate each other.
Yeah.
Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, all those countries, they had to split up because they like to kill each other for some reason. But it's kind of like that now in America, actually. So, yeah.
I mean, I like this beer. It's something that if I was over there in Europe and I saw it, I'd say, well, I know that beer, and I really want a good beer. Okay, let me try it. Of course, if I was in Europe, I got news for you. I'm going to try the ones that I don't recognize, the ones that I never see, because those are the ones I can't get back home. If I can get this at home, okay, I've had it. Let me try something else.
Right.
So I'd be venturing out in comparison, but
Same thing if you're traveling across the country. There's some beers they might have up in the Midwest or up Northeast. We don't get down here in the South. Yeah, be like, oh, I gotta try that beer. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the crazy part about it. You would want to try these different ones. Granted, you might buy this over there and say, "Let me try one that's fresher."
Fresh, yeah,
yeah,
on tap, maybe
at the brewery or at the brew pub, or whatever, But overall, it's got the nice grassy, kind of crackery and a little slight peppery taste from the hops. I think it's crisp and refreshing. What kind of grade would you give it, Shagdar?
Yeah, I don't. It's one of those beers like, wow, it's bad, but it's good.
I know what you mean, because this is not your forte. You don't like the skunkiness of these.
Yeah, but it's not super skunky. I've had worse, skunky beers, and it does have some good hop flavor underneath that and stuff. The grassiness and everything.
Yeah.
Floral hop, grassiness. The skunkiness isn't too bad. It's there, but it's not super bad, yeah. So I would probably give this a B plus and a Swarter, a swallow and quarter. There you go. B plus for what it is. Czech Pilsner.
Let me give it another sip here.
Oh, we got a comment too, Jammer. Sorry about that. Hey, man, nice beer, actually.
Yeah. I agree with you, Shagdog. I think that's a good grade. B plus and I give it a swallow and a half, actually, because it's that easy to drink.
Yeah. I'd get a swallow and a half if it had a little bit less grassiness, a little bit more hoppiness. Or not grassiness, but the skunkiness. Probably would have got a swallow and a half, maybe even an A minus. Who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still got more beer in my glass. You got more in yours or your bottle?
I got in my glass. All mine was out of the bottle.
Shit. How do you do that? You're like a magician.
I make beer disappear.
I do too, but it takes me a lot longer.
You got to get revved up, is what you're saying. You got to wind yourself up.
Yeah. I need to come up with some trick table where I could just like some type of device where I can put the glass on there. It slowly drips a few drops at a time out of the beer. So all of a sudden I'm down here and you don't notice it. There you go. Have you seen her?
Oh, Amen thought that was funny.
Tell me, have you seen her? Kral, when I saw this, I was like,
oh, why did she have to leave and go away? Oh, yeah. I've been used to having someone to lean on. Now she's gone. Yeah, she's gone.
Now, have you ever heard the MC Hammer version of that?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, not bad. But of course, it's like a talk rap. He's not like rapping, but it's like, have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? So, I mean, different words, parts, and the lyrics, of course.
Well, I will say this much: it's strange that you mention MC Hammer because I mentioned MC Hammer the other day about him being a very giving person back when he was up and coming and making it big, giving money to all of his friends and his so-called friends,
hiring everybody to be dancers, and,
all that stuff. And then when he went bankrupt, nobody was to be found to help him out.
Right.
And that's when he learned.
They didn't have GoFundMe back then, though.
Yeah, and that's when he learned that all those people were a bunch of leeches that were.
Yeah. That's the case. You might have one or two good friends. Maybe. If you're a star, you'd be lucky to have one, actually. Yeah.
And that would be the one that you knew before you became big.
Right.
But yeah, I mentioned that to somebody, and then I said, then he found God and became a preacher, and then he came back, and then he went back to preaching.
Yeah, I mean, MC Hammer wasn't too bad. I really liked his first album, actually, before he got big.
If he could have followed it up with a few others.
Yeah. Before, what the hell was that big hit he had? Before that crap, I like the first. This. Yeah, I like the first album. He had a song called "Turn This Mother Out" and
Turn This Mother Out.
Yeah, and let's get it started.
Yeah.
It was less poppy, I should say. It wasn't really gangster rap or anything, but it was like dun 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 turn this mother out. It was more like street level rap almost, you know. Oh. And then he got pop. Yeah. Then he got poppy, you know. So I didn't like the poppiness.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I did like some of those songs where he what they call it, bit or sampled from older songs, like "Have You Seen Her?" And there was a couple other songs he did too. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the "Have You Seen Her" song, I never heard the original until about 3 or 4 months ago, where I heard the actual full song of the original. I was like, wow. Yeah. I need it. I probably need where I live now. I probably could date African American girl. Especially on the other side of the river, it's majority over there, 60%. I could probably find me a nice girl to teach me some soul music and good 70s, 80s. I know some 80s R&B and stuff, but 70s R&B is what I'm missing out on.
Well, most likely you get a girl like that, she's going to be 50 plus.
I don't give a shit about that, Trevor. As long as she's, not too ghetto, clean, not too big.
You don't want it to look small in comparison?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you remember the Jamaican lady I got with the one time. I mean, she was like 57, and I was like 40 or 41. So, I mean, there's a big age difference there, too. And when I got there, too, she was dressed up like an old lady. I mean, she had like all those old school robes on, hair and curls or some shit. But we weren't planning to meet. It was just like, hey, come on over. We'll have a couple beers. I'm like, okay.
Boy.
And then we made the Jamaican, Irish, Italian magic happen. With rollers in her hair. But the next time we met, she was not dressed up, but dressed. Yeah. It was a spur of the moment thing. It was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning that first time, though. We were chatting for about 2 weeks, and then she's, she knew I worked graveyard shift. It was my night off. I'm up all night. She's like, we're chatting around midnight. She's like, oh, no, I can't have you come over. No. And then about 2 hours later, come on over. I think she drank a couple beers.
Got her courage up.
Yeah. I got there. She's like, I got Miller High Life.
Your favorite beer.
Yeah. I should have married that one. But I was thinking, man, let's see, if I was 41 and she was 57, so she's 16 years older than me, she'd be 70 years old right now.
Or dead.
Or dead, yeah. I chatted with her a couple years later, but she had a boyfriend or something at that time. So I tell you what, they say the darker the fruit, the sweeter the berry. Wait, darker the berry, the sweet. How's that go? the darker the fruit, the sweeter the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I can't remember now. I just said that the other day too. Let's Googleize it. You know it, Jammer? You gotta know it. You don't know it?
No, I don't know. Once you go black, you don't go back.
What's that expression about the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, or something like that? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what it is. The blacker the berry, the darker.
African American thing, right? Celebrating dark skin, beauty, and pride, suggesting that the.
I tell you what, man. I've seen some hot black girls around here, but some of them really got attitude.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I don't like the attitude shit. Or some of them are really country. Like talk about. Yeah. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say anything, but anyhow. Yeah. So I can't find the middle ground. There are middle ground ones, but I think the majority are either ghetto or country around here, and then you got some that are kind of like.
Yeah.
But I love dark skin, dark meat. Not really. I mean, it depends on the person. I don't like all white people. Drink that juice. Yeah.
Oh well.
Julia. Yeah, I was gonna do that song this week, but
Yeah.
I still gotta sit down and write the lyrics for it. Yeah. I sometimes at work I think about that song actually. Like, oh, that'd be I can say that, but then I forget about by the end of the shift. Yeah, gotta write it down. The one part of the song though is like Jammer fans saying, "Don't wanna wait for an invitation," because they say that in the actual song. Invitation,
Yeah.
Shag Dog and Jammer are drinking, and they're the sensation. I gotta get on before they're done, Julia. I wanna drink and have some fun, 'cause it's a crime to drink by yourself, Julia. Yeah. So I got some of the wording down. Yeah, I just gotta take the actual raw lyrics and kind of like, well, okay, yeah, that'll work right there, and that'll work. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Jammer fans' perspective. Yeah.
And then you're gonna do a karaoke version of it, and
Yeah. I'll leave those two slots open for you, so you can. I'll leave certain lines open for you too. Yeah.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we should leave a spot open with a fourth spot open for Jammer fans. So he can go, Julia.
Yeah.
Throw his own Julias in there.
Exactly. Yeah. Would he appreciate that? I don't know.
I think he likes it. He likes that. I don't know if Julia likes it.
I'm sure he doesn't. She doesn't like the fact that he's drinking as much as he was drinking there for a while.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, at one time, it was a nighttime. I was off on vacation or whatever. I was doing beer reviews at night. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna join you." And he's on the phone, and she's like trying to watch some show or something. She's yelling at him. I was like, "Oh fuck!" He's like, "Oh, okay, Shaq, hold on, I'll be right back." And then he popped back on like a minute later, 2 minutes later, he's in a different room. But I heard her still yelling at him. I was like, "You sure you want to do beer?"
Well, we can tell our friends that we think you better not, but they still.
Yeah.
I know how many times that I told you, I don't think you should do it. I don't think you should go. I don't think you should stay. I don't think you should allow that to happen. And you went ahead and did it anyway. But
there's plenty of times like you were at go to Cheers, especially when I was with Stacy, and hey, I'm at Cheers. I'm up here. I'm at Cheers. Of course, I didn't go that one Thanksgiving because we used to go Thanksgiving Eve. And she was on me already about something else, and you call it, "Hey, I'm at Cheers. I'm in town Thanksgiving Eve," like we usually do. And I'm like, I can't come out tonight.
What a sucky event that was.
It was a good thing though, because I mean, so many Thanksgivings I was hungover, man. Us going out doing karaoke on Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah, but then you had a good meal the next day to sober you up.
But I still felt sluggish all day. Then we go back out Thanksgiving night sometimes too. So
It was funny.
yeah, that's great.
That sounded like you just let out the last little piss.
The last little dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have been really fun if my brother hung out with us more when we went to Cheers. He started going to Cheers later on too. He was going to Cheers all the time, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but those couple of years,
I didn't quite understand why your brother didn't come. When he did come out, I didn't quite understand why he didn't want to hang out or anything like that.
yeah. I mean, he did go out like those last 2 years he was alive to Cheers a lot. Which, matter of fact, I didn't even know he was going. I was like, show up at Cheers. I was like seeing him all the time. I was like, what the hell? Your wife letting you go out all the time now? But he'd be there like 2-3 times a week at that point.
Yeah, and that right there tells you there's an issue going on.
Yeah.
I mean, once in a while, once every week, you can get away with that. But 2 or 3.
And he's doing it on work nights too, because my nights off before we switched 12-hour shifts, I had Friday, Saturdays off, right?
Yeah.
Before we switched, because we did beer reviews on Saturdays. I had Friday, Saturdays. So if I went out on a Friday night, he'd be there. And he had like Sunday, Mondays off or something, so he was going out. And then I'm trying to think. Did I have? Yeah, I had Friday, Saturdays off, right? Oh, I had a lot of vacation though. Because I went to St. Patrick's Day, his birthday. I don't know. Went out a lot with him that last year. He's alive for some reason. That's kind of like a sign. Like, wow. The best part was though, his mistress or whatever she was. He wrote to her on St. Patrick's Day, "Hey, don't come to Cheers tonight because my wife's going and Shag Dog and his what the hell he called her, a roommate." So when she found, the wife found all these messages after he passed, I got in trouble because my girls are like, "Why is he calling me a roommate?" I'm like, I don't fucking. I was like, I should have said, "You're really not a roommate because you're not paying your fair share," is what I should have said. I don't know why he's calling you a roommate. You don't pay your fair share.
Exactly, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
So here's what you owe, and then we can call each other roommates.
Well, you weren't married either, so I guess not a wife, but a roommate. Common law.
The living sex buddy that didn't give up that much sex.
Yeah.
Really?
The reluctant sex buddy.
be a good book.
RSB.
Oh, yeah. You want to get one more in? You're done.
Let's do one more. Let's do
12:21. Drinking thinking or?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Drinking thing. I ain't got no more craft beer or beers to review in the fridge. I got like 1 or 2 regular beers.
Yeah, and then you can mention about the celebrity deaths and stuff.
If I could think of any.
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
Yeah, no. I can't remember their names offhand. I have to look them up though.
I remember one right offhand, but
yeah, I remember the last name.
Last chance for romance.
Let's do a jammer. Hey, did you show the bottle cap for that one?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Thank you very
I did
much.
too. Yeah, the arrows and I think that's a griffin. I think that's a griffin. Huh?
Yeah. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Tinkle that bell. I am Jammer.
I'm Shagdog. We'll see you in the next one.
Take care. Hasta la vista. Sayonara. And goodbye.
Arrivederci for my Italian friends.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah. What's our Italian friend? He hasn't been on here lately. Okay. We'll see you later. Oh, sorry. Bye.
Bye. Hey, join Shagdog and Jammer on the Spinner Squad Beer Review.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and tell Jammer how much you like him.